Hey, how you doing? Probably gonna be streaming a little longer today than yesterday. Yesterday was just a case of get on, realize I'm tired, get off. Okay, I think we're just gonna do Wally for now. Then again, Wally's kind of a demon. What does Wind Straits open up for me? Opens up. I have the Gengar right already. Opens up Kangaskhan, Orbeetle, and that's it for now. I mean, Mega Kanga's nothing to sneeze at. How am I killing Gardevoir? I suppose Mega Gengar could beat the Gardevoir if I can position it right. Wow. It's a range. It's a range? Are you kidding me? I guess the special defense is pretty good. Okay, do I have something with a more immediate kill on this? You do pretty well, but you're always gonna be dead to Focus Blast crit. Oh wait, I can give you Shell Armor, never mind. Alright, that's an option. Nidoking versus Galvantula looks pretty good. How am I killing the Wishy-Washy? Woodhammer puts this away even in schooling. So if I can either switch into HP Grass or slow flip turn, I am not slow flip turning. So I guess I have to bring it in on HP Grass or just... I don't know. We'll figure it out. Corviknight, I do not have a special fire type this time, so I'll have to find a different answer. I think I'm also still lacking an electric type, which is crazy. How am I gonna do this? Incin is more likely than not just gonna die to body press crit, and Flare Blitz is a little more than this. So let's look at the Flare Blitz calc, I guess. I'd kill if I went Adamant with a boosting item, but then I'm opening myself up to crit even harder. How much does a Sheer Force Flamethrower do? That's a good amount, but not quite what I need. I don't need my speed to kill it, though. I can go Modest. That's something we can look at. I guess let's look at the Sneasler open. What time do you get the move? 67, you get double Iron Bash. So we don't have that as an option to break the focus sash yet. What can I do to put away the Sneasler? Staraptor with a move that baits taunt could do it. I could also bait taunt and flip turn to knock off the sash, but this thing outspeeds like my entire box. I guess Mega Gengar would outrun it. If I went timid. Let me think. This guy into Darm. Jeez, that's still a lot of damage. I guess if I can position Swanna correctly, the Darm shouldn't be that big a deal. All I really have to do is make sure I'm baiting Earthquake. Although I don't have an electric type, so I'll see how that goes. Let me think. I guess I should start nailing down some Mons. King Gambit does not check Gardevoir because it has Focus Blast, so that's not going to happen. I think I like the Nidoking into the Galvantula. Killing Corviknight could be an issue. How am I going to go about that? I don't know how I feel about letting Nidoking check Galvantula and Corviknight. Especially given Corviknight's damage on me is not small. Oh wait, that's Swanna. I mean, I take it. It's okay. I don't know. Let's look at other options. Ensign is a physical attacker and just gets roughed up by the Rocky Helmet, so that's not going to happen. Tauros is risking death to crit. I take that much? Oh, that's crit. Like something a little more resilient. Let's Starmie. If I went Modest Thunderbolt, I could two-hit this. And Starmie doesn't mind its moves too much. I guess I could also... I'm probably not going Hydro because I want to make sure I hit my moves. Oof, that could have gone bad. Recover... Yeah, I think this is a pretty solid matchup because I can just recover off if it hits too hard. Okay. I guess let's update Starmie's moveset, huh? So far, team is Nidoking, Starmie. I'm probably bringing Swanna to check Darmanitan. Nidoking is gonna go Modest to hit Galvantula as hard as possible. I don't think Nidoking's speed really matters here. I'm either outsped by a mile, or I'm faster by a mile. Yeah, Nidoking's speed doesn't matter. I can go Modest. Starmie is gonna go Modest. Let's drop Hydro for Recover. I don't think I'm clicking Psyshock. I do also have Psychic now, because I beat Fantina. Definitely giving you Thunderbolt to hit the Corviknight. Okay. Citrus. I guess Citrus will help me keep you topped off. You already have one. Okay. Let's give Nidoking Flamethrower, so I have a second move to nail the Corviknight with. Oops. I mean, at this point, we're at the point in the game where Nidoking can just go with a full coverage moveset. So I'll give it Flamethrower and Thunderbolt, so it can nail the stupid Wishy-Washy if it really needs to. It shouldn't, but... Flamethrower Starmie. You had me believing Starmie could get it. Let's see. Since I'm not using any inaccurate moves, Starmie can actually go Natural Cure this go around. Which might not be completely pointless. I don't need Mystic Water to kill Darmanitan. Do I want to just go Chardy Berry? I mean, I'm probably just dead to Flare Blitz crit, too. I am. Bro, am I dead to crit even with a Chardy Berry? Yes. That's crazy. Darm hits so hard. Alright, then I really have to try and bait Earthquake. Alright. Swana's almost definitely coming along. Let's see. So with this team, so far I have Galvantula checked, I have Corviknight checked, and I'm halfway to having Darm checked. So with my last 3 slots, I need to bait Earthquake and deal with all 3 of these bozos. I don't know about Nidoking specifically because... Well... Hang on. I know Sheer Force... Wait, doesn't Sheer Force still want to see the secondary effective moves? Let me see something. I know logically it shouldn't, but I think it does. Hang on. Hang on, I'm just checking Sheer Force stuff. If I remember right, the AI doesn't actually account for Sheer Force when it's looking at secondary effects of moves. Like, it's still... I'm pretty sure it still doesn't want a Flare Blitz. Hang on. I'm just looking back through the... I'm just leaping back through the Discord here. I mean, it'd probably be safer for me to just try and bait it with something that only dies to Earthquake. Do I have something that can do it? I don't have a Flash Fire guy, so nothing can actually switch into the Flare Blitz. I mean... Actually... I think you do pretty well here. You switch into Flare Blitz pretty easily. Hold on. And even if it's superpower instead, that's fine. Swanna can handle a superpower. Now, what does Caracasa contribute to the fight other than that? I don't think much. Let's see. I mean, I guess I'll throw that on as an option. I do think Rillaboom is my best answer to the Wishy-Washy. So with my last slot, I have to account for the Sneasler. If I go Timid Starmie instead, I am slower. Okay. Let me think. Do you see kill on Rillaboom with Dire Claw? No. Which means you'd still go for Dire Claw. Do I have a Steel type that could take advantage of that? King Gambit gets packed up by a close combat, so that doesn't count. How am I going to kill Gardevoir? That's funny. Lycanroc can actually kill this in one hit. Only problem is, it can't switch in. At all. It might just be a Scavalier. I still kill this easily with a careful nature. I can go Shell Armor to prevent crit nonsense. And a Scavalier would help me with the Sneasler. Actually, if I go full offensive on Rillaboom... Problem is, if it doesn't see kill, it should just click knockoff, right? On Rillaboom, maybe I wanted to not have an item. I don't need an item to kill the stupid Wishy-Washy. You don't have Inner Focus or some garbage, do you? You have Unburden. Okay, that's fine. I'm not knocking you to your focus sash. I'm trying to kill you. Hold on. So, open Rillaboom, click Fake Out, switch to Escavalier to block the incoming Dire Claw. Do I get a move that can put this away after a Fake Out? Well, let's just Drill Run do. $83 plus 20. Yeah, that kills. Okay. So, Rilla, Fake Out, switch Escavalier, Drill Run, KO. Only problem is I'm losing my item. Well, I mean, I think I'm bringing Escavalier anyway. I mean, if I'm baiting... Most of my team actually baits Thunderbolt from Gardevoir. At least in theory. If I can bait Thunderbolt, I can switch to Nidoking. And then Nidoking will bait Psychic, and that should get a Scavalier in okay. I'm just trying to think about what I'm gonna do after I lose my item. I kill a Drill Run, I bait Darm. Darm is almost certainly clicking Flare Blitz. Why does CC do so much damage? Damn. I guess my HP isn't that high. Maybe it'll taunt. Let me think. Let me see. Let's go through it. So, Rillaboom fake outs the Sneasler. Vate's Dire Claw for most damage, and I'll have no item. Where's the Scavalier? Am I blind? Yes. Yeah, Wally's kind of looking like a box check this time around. I think I have an idea for him. Let's see. A Scavalier needs Drill Run. Eh? Then, let's see. Let me just make sure of something. Rilla, you still kill this guy without an item, right? Yeah, Woodhammer would put this guy away. I can even fake out if my recoil's looking high, but it shouldn't. Alright, so the idea is itemless Rillaboom to pay Dire Claw and not knockoff here. So I can bring in the Scavalier for free. Where is he? The Rillaboom? There he is. So lead with him. So Rillaboom into a Scavalier should check the Sneasler. My problem here is that if I go careful to better take the Gardevoir's attacks, then I think I actually miss the range on the Sneasler. Let's see, 83. If I go careful nature, 130. 34. Damn. And if I have an item and he doesn't see kill, he should knock off. At least I think that's how that works. What would I give a Scavalier? I mean, if a Scavalier's eating a knockoff, should I just go itemless? Or will it taunt because it sees Endure? You know what? You know what? Let's test. This is a testing stream. If I die, I die. That's funny, but I'm never clicking it. Scavalier, do you get any other funny moves that I need to be aware of? That knockoff's pretty funny. Oh, wait, no, I need to go... You know what? I guess I should go Endure just for the testing purpose. Yeah. Yeah, if I die here, then that's part of the test, baby. So... Monkey into a Scavalier should pack up the Sneasler. A Scavalier would bait Darm for Flare Blitz. And unfortunately, I can only really see one guy in my box who takes that and baits what I need. Because if I go Incineroar, he eats a Flare Blitz. Let's presume I take... Dude, that's a resisted Flare Blitz, by the way. Let's assume I get the minimum possible roll. He clicks Superpower because that's the only move that kills. And that's only if he low rolls. If he hits anything higher, it's a toss-up between Rock Slide and Earthquake, which is not what I need. Yeah, I think my only safe switch here is Caracosta. It's the only way to get what I need here. If I eat a max roll crit Flare Blitz, I take, what, 52? What am I dead to here? Nothing. No, it's gonna rock slide me because it doesn't have a kill and it sees it should flinch me. Alright, then I need to get rid of Waterfall. If this works the way I think it does, not showing him I can kill him will mean he shouldn't go for Rock Slide. Oh, but he's going to be taking recoil from Flare Bullets. At least from the Life Orb. So I need to do even less than this. Alright, this is a testing stream, boys. If I wipe here, it's because I got one of these interactions wrong. Let's ignore every other possible interaction where I'm just being stupid. What do I need here? How much does... Wait a minute. Am I overcomplicating this? How much does Aqua Jet do? And it does a little less than Flip Turn. I don't know. Let's not overlook the possibility, I guess. I'll teach it to Aqua Jet, sure. Aqua Jet could be useful. Here's the part where Caracasa doesn't actually get Flip Turn. Oh wait, I can actually check that. Sick, you do. Drop Waterfall. I guess I should go Leftovers. Yeah, let's go Leftovers. And Swanna doesn't actually need to go Mystic Water to kill this guy with Hydro. So I will go Chardy Berry just in case I'm wrong and he does throw an Earthquake my way. Because at least then he has to crit me. Can I go Bold? I would still outrun this. I would still kill it. And Bold Chardy does take me out of crit range. Yeah, I think that's my play. Bold Chardy Berry. I'm still faster, I still kill, and I live a crit. Let's save and see what it looks like now. Okay. My ideal here is Fake Out, bait Dire Claw, go a Scavalier. He won't want to knock off me. Maybe he'll taunt. If he clicks CC... Oh shit, he clicks CC. Fuck, maybe I want him to click knockoff. Maybe I want him to click knockoff. If I'm wrong about the taunt AI, I could just get smoked by close combat, and then that means I can't beat the Gardevoir. It's a testing stream, but I do also want to mitigate risk the best I can. So you have it read your save file, right? So here, I'll do this. Actually, I'll go ahead and demonstrate the difference. So I'm going to reload the page. So if I go clear, and I save, it's not actually going to pull my save file because it's not reading my save file yet. So I hit read save file. Now it is actively reading my save file. So if I say grab Nidoking here, he's got the Wise Glasses. And I change his item to, I don't know, Payapa Berry. Now because it's reading my save, I can save, and it'll change the item for me. So you just have to make sure you click read save, even if you're bringing up your previous save in the calc that's already been left over. Like if I were to refresh the page, there's the Nidoking, and then I change the item in-game. Without clicking read, like let's give him his glasses back. So I've given him back his glasses, I'm clicking save. You'll notice it's not updating. And it's pretty fast to update while it's reading the file. So again, the key is just always make sure you're clicking read save file. And importing the correct file. So now it's got the glasses. I can change back to Payapa Berry. And then I'll save again and it'll have the berry. You just gotta make sure you've clicked this while you're in that session. With that said, I feel like knockoff would go before taunt, at least in the AI's eyes. At least, I'm assuming it because it's worst case scenario. I am down to experiment with taunt. Wait, do you get any other moves that would help me here? Surely not. No. Okay. Bait that, bring in Swanna, kill with Hydro. Yeah, that makes sense to me too. I'm just wondering if seeing them about to kill it might make a difference there. But you know what? I'm willing to sacrifice the run for science. Please make sure one thing. 143, fast kill. It baits Galvantula. I can get Nidoking in safe. Nidoking should beat this pretty cleanly. Maybe I go... I don't have Expert Belt yet. Wise Glasses doesn't kill, right? Let's go Charcoal. Make sure we pack this guy up in one shot. Like, I think it'll taunt. But if it doesn't taunt, it's looking pretty truck to me. Yeah, I think this will work. Nidoking will bait fast kill from Gardevoir. We can go Escavalier on that. Ideally, it's at full health, and then Escavalier can win the 1v1 because it's Shell Armor. It's Shell Armor right now, right? Yes. Alright, so... Rilla... Where's Rilla? There you are. Nidoking... Starmie, Swanna... Kara... And Escavalier. Oh. With any luck, this won't be the last battle of the run. If it is the last battle of the run, we simply go again. I will note I have not done wind straights yet because I'm scared. I also haven't done Mini Lean yet because she's looking like a truck. And by that I mean I'm too lazy to calc the fight. Let's see. No pre-status. Oh shit, I need to give you Wood Hammer. So the wind straights are that house on Route 111. Right next to the body of water. You talk to the old guy standing out front, you get put into a gauntlet of 4 battles. They all have a Mega Evolution. If you win those 4 battles, you get some Mega Stones. But it's 4 battles in a row without healing and without any option to change your team in between. So once you're in, you're in. For the most part, I think they're pretty doable, but my box is looking kind of sus into them right now. And by that I mean I don't have a special fire type, which usually makes them pretty free. Okay, now we should be ready. Fireball, T-Bolt, Hook Turn, Cover. Chardy, No Guard, Hydro. Thorn, Endure, Iron Head, Shell Armor, No Item, Modest Charcoal, Sheer Force, Coverage stuff. And then hopefully I'm right about the Caracasa bit. If I got any of this wrong, we are going back to the truck. With that said, let's flip that coin. Okay. Alright, so frame 1, we are just going to fake out. Skip his turn, remove his focus sash. This should be Dire Claw because I don't have an item and nothing kills. I don't have any attacking moves either, so I don't have any non-attacking moves either, so this isn't taunt. It should be Dire Claw. Good. Now, this is quite possibly the most pivotal turn of the whole thing. If this close combats, we're probably going back to the truck. But I'm betting on it clicking Taunt because it sees a non-damaging move. Yes! Alright, so it doesn't care if I see a kill on it. It's still going to taunt me. That's good to know. Okay. Good start. This should bait Darmanitan for Flare Blitz. I'm not even going to look at the calc. I am extremely dead. You know what? I'm curious. How much percent do I take from this Flare Blitz? Dear God. Caracasa quad resists this Flare Blitz. He's the best switching I've got. Don't burn me. Oh, wait, what am I talking about? You have Sheer Force. Interesting. So he takes the Flare Blitz recoil, but not the Life Orb recoil. Okay. Hang on. I took 132. I can actually figure out how much he took there. 132. I took 34. 34 divided by 3 is what? 11. He's at 186. All right. Now, what I am betting on here is what I think is my knowledge of Should Flinch AI. I am betting that because he doesn't see that I have a kill on him, he's going to go for highest damage over Rock Slide. I mean, that makes... He should go for it anyway, but... I don't know. I don't know, actually. Maybe I overthought this. If he clicks Superpowers, fine. Swanna takes it. But I'd really love to see Earthquake. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And what's good about Earthquake here is that if he bad odds out, we can try and repeat the position. Alright, that's fine. Oh, cool. We get to nail the Gardevoir with a Hydro Pump right away. Looks like a good roll. Mega Gardevoir will outspeed me and clock me with Thunderbolts. Luckily, because I know it's Thunderbolt, it's an easy Nidoking switch. Good. This baits Psychic. Escavalier is healthy, so we're going to him. I'd really like to not see a drop here. Don't drop me. Don't drop me. Cool. Okay. I'm not dead to Focus Blast crit here. X-Scissor kills... I think Corviknight can come in. I mean, I have to go for it, right? I lose way too much tempo if I try to play around anything here. Yeah. Darn. Really? I guess he was calculating 9th roll, huh? Damn. That's a lot of damage. Flare Blitz again. Back to the turtle. $34, another 11 damage. Okay. Nice. All right. 45 to 50. Nah, flip turn doesn't kill. Am I willing to bet on Hurricane here? No. All right, that's Darm done. Gardevoir comes back in. Now here's the problem we face. I'm pretty sure a Scavalier is dead to Focus Blast. $119. I take 87 from a max roll. This is Thunderbolt. How fast is Rilla? 117? Let me think. This is Thunderbolt. King confirms Psychic. How much does Starmie take from a Psychic? 38% roughly. I don't do a ton back. I am faster. As long as I don't get... Oh, even a Mineral Psychic. No, it's just still Thunderbolt. It's just still Thunderbolt. It's just still always Thunderbolt. Hang on. I'm cooking something here. I think... Let's do this. Let's go Nidoking. This is the obvious one. I just have to block the Thunderbolt, because yes. Okay. This is Psychic. Let's go Starmie. I can recover off this damage as long as Starmie stays healthy. Okay. How much was that? That was 52. Average. Oh, 53. Yeah, very average roll. Both Moonblast and Thunderbolt have guaranteed kill on me, but Thunderbolt has a positive secondary effect, so it's gonna go for that. I am faster. Let's click Flip Turn. Good. That's good damage. Let's go... I could go Rillaboom. But I want Rillaboom healthy for later. Let's catch out the Thunderbolt. Okay. How much percent do I think that is? Looks like 30, roughly. Costa's Aqua Jet does 23. Bad Odds is basically just short term for the AI sees that its matchup isn't good. Fake Out does 19%. I guess I can switch to Rillaboom to catch Thunderbolt. I risk paralysis though. Let's do the Starmie pivot again. I think I'm fine against crit. Oh, I should have calced that. Okay, I survived crit with 10. Well, it will simply not crit me. It's that easy. Well, I guess Citrus Berry. Hang on. I'm pretty sure this is still always Thunderbolt. Because we're in the same situation as before, except more moves seek kill. Scald, I am not going to risk that. This should still be Thunderbolt. Let's flip turn. Okay. Catch the Thunderbolt with Rilla, and hope it doesn't para. Yes. Okay. We kill a fake out. Alright. This should be Galvantula? Yes. This baits Galvantula. Alright, it's clicking Bug Buzz. Luckily, Nidoking Quad resists it. Oh, wait, no, I think it's just a normal resist. What am I talking about? Yeah, this should be Giga Drain. I guess it could be overlapped. There should be no bad odds here because Nidoking hits both of the backside for a lot. I don't think the AI sees School Form Wishy-Washy yet. Let's just Flamethrower. Damage. That's a crit. That's fine. I don't think Nidoking was doing much fighting after this anyway. This should kill. Good. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm not dead. Yeah, this is actually Corviknight. Because the Wishy-Washy in the back thinks it dies to Thunderbolt. Okay. What the heck is it clicking here? Is this just a toss-up? If this is a toss-up, what do I do? How does the Scavalier take your hits? I mean, what does that actually do for me? I guess it confirms... No, that doesn't really help me. I guess I should go Caracosta, huh? Yeah, Costa gets me the position I want. I want to confirm Body Press so Starmie can get in safe. Let's detect. Perfect. Alright, what does a crit Body Press look like? 72, I take 30, I live it with 30. And then Rocky Helmet takes what? An eighth? An eighth of 166 is 20. So I would survive. So I can pretty safely flip turn out. Let's do it. Good. We flip. Take some helmet chip. 27. Wait, huh? Am I stupid? Hang on. 160... 27 is what? 135, 152... Why'd I take 27 for that? Hang on. It doesn't affect my plan. I just want to figure out the damage here. 1/6. Okay. And 27 times 6 is 162. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we go Starmie. And now we can recover off that damage. I just have to not die to 90. No para. Unfortunate. 52... 75... 100... 22... Let's recover. I'd rather Starmie be healthy. If I can help it. Okay. Let's recover one more time. If it doesn't crit me, I will be higher than I am right now. If it does crit me, well, he crits me. Nice. Okay. Let's go with Thunderbolt. Okay. All that's left is the Corviknight. In the Corviknight, the Wishy-Washy. Perfect. I'm dead to HP Grass. Absolutely perfect. Rilla tanks HP Grass easily and kills Wood Hammer. I just have to get it in. Oh. I accidentally hit the S button. Okay, let's flip turn. This should be HP Grass every time, because it sees kill with it. So we go Rilla. With this Ice Beams, he's just better than me. But he's not. Fake out, because why not? Imagine some weird interaction where schooling prevents flinch. And we kill this guy. Alright, and somehow, some way, we are out. Okay. What does Trick House look like for me? Encounter-wise. That was stressful? Nah, never in doubt. Not even close, baby. Alright, what do I want to go for with Trick House? Deadass, I think I need Zoroa H. Zoroa would really help my Norman. I have a few ghosts, but Zoroa is so good on that fight. Yeah, there's too many misses on the other floors for me to feel good to trying for anything else. Okay, what do I want to go for now? The way I see it, I have three options. We start Trick House, we try Wind Straits, or we go at Maylene to try and pick up a few TMs in the Expert Belt. I guess we should do Trick House until we think we need the help. Go ahead and open it up. I repel on? Yes. Persian does exactly one thing I found, and that's fake out Hidden Power Psychic, the Sneasler on Route 113. Otherwise, yeah, it's a pretty good sack. How am I doing this? I don't have my usual sweepers. So it looks like we're gonna have to actually outmaneuver Sally for once. I do have my own Gengar. Let's look at the Gengar calcs, I guess. Kills this. This is fire poison, so the sweep stops there. I'm just gonna presume you get Psychic. I'm pretty sure you do. Psychic kills Grafaiai, blows up the Toxicroak, does solid damage to you. Okay. Overquill is almost certainly pretty good here. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back to Nurse Joy anyway here. I guess let's plan from there. Did I grab Thief already? I did, okay. Oh, what about Draining Kiss, actually? No, I have to grab that. I guess I'll do that now while I'm thinking about it. Here. Oh, wait, it's Verdant Turf. What am I doing? I just immediately monkey-brained to Full Arbor Town. Okay. How do I want to do this? Rilla into Nidoking should do okay at the beginning. I can bait Poison Jab from Arbok. Yeah, I do have the monkey behind me. Not the right monkey, but he is indeed a monkey. If I can bait Psychic from Gengar or Sludge Bomb, I can get what's his name? King Gambit in. Hang on. I guess let's actually make a line here. It's the first time I haven't had a sweeper for this in a while. Usually there's a Luxray in the box. And last time I had Cinderace, who does basically what Luxray does on this fight. Okay, hold on. So, Rilla, Nidoking. Rilla baits Poison Jab. We can Fake Out. There's no reason for it to Sucker Punch me, so we can bring Nidoking in on the Poison Jab. Then we would bait Sucker Punch. I can use a non-damage move to prevent the Sucker Punch. I guess Focus Energy. I don't see anything I'd be clicking Flamethrower on in this fight. Charcoal. So Nidoking puts away the Arbok. What do I bait in after that? Assuming I've taken the full 10%. Probably not you. Not you. It's you. 156. I have to take 18 damage. Poison Jab does 15 minimum. So I need 3 points of free damage. Let's go get that now. Because Nidoking... Actually, I can just burn Nidoking. Right? That doesn't mess with anything. How much damage do you do to me? Yeah, we can just burn it. We can just burn it. Use Luxio as a black sand sack. Hey, that explains why you're so familiar with the truck. Okay, so with a burn, I should bait Gengar for Psychic. I can get King Gambit in on that. I don't know why I clicked Nidoking again. I can get King Gambit in on that and blow this guy up with Sucker Punch. Wow, you actually can't come in on that because you died a knockoff. That's crazy. What about you? I guess Toxicroak could come in. Do I have a guy that can do basically that and not prompt bad odds? I don't think so. How does Spiritomb do? With Black Glasses, I would still kill it. But then you could absolutely come in. No, you couldn't. I still beat you. I know for a fact Spiritomb gets Psychic. Psychic prevents this from coming in, even with an Adamant Nature, which is crazy. Yeah, I can go Black Glasses Spiritomb. To make sure I pick up the kill on the Gengar. Okay. I just gotta make sure King Gambit doesn't have the Black Glasses if I bring that instead. Spiritomb, there you are. Give you Black Glasses and Psychic. If I had to pick... I don't think Willow's doing anything here. Okay. So for now, we actually haven't locked in King Gambit. Spiritomb kills the Gengar, baits what? Baits you for fast 2-hit with Dazzling Gleam. Now, what can I bring in to kill this? I bait Dazzling Gleam. I don't think Gengar can actually kill this. Dazzling Gleam, Dazzling Gleam. You have Energy Ball. This guy's coverage is kind of nutty. How's Incin do? Not great. Although... let me think. Starmie? How's Starmie do? $68. Please tell me Hydro doesn't kill. Please tell me Hydro doesn't kill. Please tell me not. Okay, good. It's a range. I don't have to plan for it. I would confirm Energy Ball with Starmie. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, because if I'm in range of Sludge Wave, I can go for positive effect. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. There's an Air Balloon. I can't jump his ground weakness right away. Dazzling Gleam. How can I confirm a kill on this bozo? You take decent damage from a Gleam. King... no, Spiritomb is in. Everything is bozo. Yeah, but my box has a good number of bozos in it, too. Looking at you, Viper. Throat Chop from Overquill. I mean, it's a fire poison type. I don't know how much damage that would do. 49. Yeah, the problem here is that I can hit it super effectively, but that I'm risking Fiction. Like here, if I go Mega Gengar with Psychic, I do like, what? 70%? That's good, but it still opens up too much room for Fiction. If I can slow pivot... Hold on, Dazzling Gleam? Wait, how does Lycanroc do? Dazzling Gleam? Oh, I survive a Gleam. Hold on. Heartstone... Wait a minute. Oh, Twisted Spoon Lycanroc goes crazy. And I am faster than this. And with Lycanroc being a monster, it should prevent bad odds. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So that gets locked in. Toxicroak comes in after I kill this. It's a toss-up between Drain Punch and Sucker Punch. I just need a clean switch in. Looking like a Spiritomb moment. And I can kill it with Psychic. Do I have a better switch in that would help me? Against the guy? I'd rather not give this guy turns. He was the name of my dog, too. I can't take the kill with Lycanroc because I'm not guaranteeing Sucker Punch. Can I just go Gengar? Mega Evolve and clean up the rest of the team with Psychic after I bait Sucker? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. Let's give Mega Gengar its first set of frags. So let's see, I give you Psychic, and then I have to give you a non-damaging move to block the Sucker Punch. Dazzling Gleam is not doing anything here. Alright, then what non-damaging move do I want to give you? I don't know, Mean Look sounds pretty funny. Wait, this is hilarious. Yeah, I'm down. Let's give it Spite. Let's give it Spite and take away the rest of Toxicroak's Sucker Punches. That's evil. I guess I need to figure out a last teammate. I think it's Incin. Yeah, Incin looks pretty solid into this fight in general. The AI's not gonna Sucker Punch if you use a non-damaging move and that Pokemon are the same as they were the last turn. So, if I have Gengar in against Toxicroak, of course it's gonna Sucker Punch turn 1. If I use a non-damaging move, it's gonna see Sucker Punch did no damage last turn. And it couldn't, Sucker Punch failed last turn, so it's gonna see, well, Sucker Punch failed, so I'm not gonna click it again. And then that resets if you use a damaging move again. But if you use a non-damaging move like, say, Teleport to switch out, it's still going to Sucker Punch the next Pokemon because it sees that the Pokemon has changed. It's kind of a roundabout way of explaining it. At least I think. Let's see. Modest, Psychic, Sludge Bomb, Spite, Shadow Ball. Let's give you Knockoff. It's the funny move that does the funny thing. Yeah, some of the most fun in this game is denying Sucker Punch and using it to win matchups you should have no shot in. Rilla... What is Rilla doing? I guess let's make that fake out sting a little more, huh? It's very silly. Why did Nidoking just disappear? There he is. Okay, and then I guess Nidoking is gonna be holding Yule Citrus Berry. Oh no, the fake out damage doesn't actually matter. I just think it's funny. The whole purpose of fake out, like, this could be knockoff for all I care, but fake out's just a good move. As long as it removes the focus dash, it's fine. Nidoking should blow it up. Hang on, I gave you Psychic. Yep. Moves look good. I'll do the full team preview once we get to the fight. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I guess one more thing. Let's import Mega Gengar, huh? There he is. Ooh, I just remembered something. I'll be right back. I gotta switch some laundry. I'll do team preview in a moment here. Okay, we're back. One second. Pre-damaging Nidoking kind of sucks because he's a poison type. I can just get him to damage in the fight. That's why he's burned. Sorry, I had to step away and do a little laundry real quick. This should be poison jab. Nidoking gets in easy on that. Just make sure of something. I'm not dead. We focus energy. Now he cannot sucker punch again. We just take the kill. This baits Gengar for fast kill Psychic. Yes. Psychic is the only move that kills. Spiritomb is a safe switch. Should be no bad odds here. Just kill a sucker. Iron Moth for 2-hit with Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. Because Fiery Dance isn't a guaranteed boost. Even if it is Fiery Dance, I think that's actually better for me. Lycan Rock survives crit. Kill with Psychic Fangs. We have Luxray at home. Toxicroak. This is either 80% Sucker Punch or 20% Drain Punch, so I cannot actually try for the kill here. Either way, Gengar is safe. Oh, I guess Fake Out was an option. Well, I mean... Oh yeah, I'm saying it because it was last chance. But if it didn't... It's all kill Drain Punch, so it was only a 50-50. I just didn't feel like there was a reason to. Oh wait, I see your point. Maybe I want to flex Mega Gengar, okay? Yeah, I understand now. My counterpoint is, I've never gotten to use Mega Gengar. Alright, let's Mega Evolve, bait his Sucker Punch, and run him out of PP. You've been spited. Now die. And then all that's left is Squirfii, who dies to Psychic. Cool. Okay. I think that'll actually do it for this stream. Just because it's a little late, and I don't have as much time lately with work and the dog. Yeah, Wally prep took up a good amount of that stream. Sorry. You're gonna go play for 10 hours? Alright, don't die. As for me, probably be back tomorrow for Robin. Maybe finish this floor at Trick House. I don't know. Talk to marathon runners and see what they say. Although it's more like a 2-hour affair. In any case, you guys have a good night. And I'll see you in the next one.